Hi, my name is Livia Joyner, and for my 8th grade year capstone, I chose to renovate a boat. So starting off with the most important thing is what type of boat I got. I got a 17-foot Boston Whaler Newport, and we took the whole thing apart and completely redid it. So the first thing we did in the very beginning of the year is we created a proposal, which is about a paragraph long thing explaining what we're going to do for the project. My original idea was to create a sweatshirt, but I really just didn't like that idea from the beginning, so I decided to change it to renovating a boat. So starting off with the process, of course, the first thing we had to do was buy the boat. So we searched a while on just different marketplaces and finally found our boat. Then we had to take everything out of it. We took the center console, the gas tank, the seats, all the accessories, everything you can imagine, we took out. After you take everything out of it, we had to clean the boat because it was very, very dirty. And then after that, we sanded the whole thing to get ready to paint it. The problem with our boat and the main reason why we had to sand it is because it had a lot of slits in it from just it cracking. And when you sand it, you have to make the cracks bigger so that you can fill it with epoxy and paint over it. So after that, of course, we painted, and then we replaced the wood and the cap of the boat. Then after we replaced the wood and took off the cap, we painted that, and then we put the cap back on. Now we plan to refinish the wood and install a new gas tank. After we put down the gas tank, we would install the side console back in and rewire the whole thing and install the gauges. After we install the gauges, we would install the controls and rewire the lights. So after rewiring the lights, we would redo the seat and install it back in. After that, we would install the seats, put back on the rub rail, and we have an optional power pole that we bought, which is a thing that goes down into the water and anchors you so you don't have to anchor it. After that, we're going to put back on all the accessories and put on the decals, refinish the boat, just tidy it up, and then we are done. So we took on this project knowing it was going to take a long time, but not knowing it was going to take so long. But now that I know more about boats, I really realized how much time this is actually going to take. So we have done so much to this boat. It was so bad, and now it's not perfect, but it's getting better. And as you see in the showcase today, that it's not finished. The reason it's not finished is because what I did not know is redoing a boat takes absolutely forever, especially from the extent we took the boat in from. It was just in very, very bad condition. So before we did this project, I did have my boater's license, and I knew I was going to have to get it. And through taking that course, I really learned the importance of actually taking the course and learning these things about boats, because I would never know any of these things, like the directions of the water and the things you have to do to make sure you're safe on the water. I am so happy about the fact that I did not just get my license and just get a brand new boat. I'm just so grateful that I got to redo my boat and make it my own. Not only do I know so much more about boats, I know what is in my boat and I know what I'm doing with it. So overall, I'm really happy with my project and the progress I have made, and I cannot wait to finish my boat. It is getting there and is looking great. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.